Yo, my Star Citizens and Noob Gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen with me, Menix. And in today's episode, I'm going to be talking a little bit about something I'm really excited for and something I'm have a little bit of sorrow for at the same time. And this is cargo running and the new commodities. Now, with this said, I understand what I'm showing you here is in the EPTU. I understand that not all the commodities are going to be there, but it does have relevance to what I'm talking about. Now, we're going to have all these new commodities come up. You know, so many new commodities going to be coming up with the introduction of Pyro. Now, I have been going through some of these commodities and having a look, but we can no longer use UEX as a guide anymore. We are now going to have to find some of these commodities ourselves. We're going to have to make notes of these commodities, the profits, what we can sell where. We're going to have to start making our own list until UEX and SC trade tools catch up. We're going to have to, once Pyro is released, we're going to have to start working these things out ourselves, and I'm really excited for it. It's going to be hard for people struggling to do these types of runs, but if you stick with us, guys, we should be able to do loads of different runs and show you what we can find and stuff like that. So yeah, so let's get more into this video and what stuff I've learned with doing this on the EPTU. So I'm over here at ArtCorp and I was looking at Diamond and I was looking at getting it from ArtCorp for 3,808 and selling it over at Rods Fuel and Supply over in Pyro for 5,689. And we were looking at, for an investment of 800, we'd get a 421,000 profit for using a Freelancer Max. And I thought, oh, that's not too bad of a run, that $500,000 for a cross system run. Anyway, so when I got to the places at ArtCorp, there is no cargo to be bought at any of the ArtCorp places. The Hurston places, the two places on Hurston don't exist. They're there, but all that is there is a unit to get out vehicles. The Microtech areas, there was nothing, there was no diamond there on the system, and I tried both of those. And then again, like ArtCorp, they just was nothing to buy at any of the ArtCorp places. There was no commodities whatsoever. And so the only place I didn't try was this Rat's Nest here. So that could be one to try in the future, is the Rat's Nest Lagrange point to the Rods Fuel, which I will try at some point. But you're looking at almost $1 million for 300,000 profit. So I'll give that one a go and see how that one works out. But we can't really be relying on UEX at this moment in time, because none of these places here sell diamond anymore. There's only this one place that I haven't checked yet that might sell diamond. Now, I know I'm in the EPTU and I know there's going to be factors. I'm not moaning about this. I'm just saying we're going to have to start doing some scouting around ourselves and learning some of these commodities again, like we would have had to do when we first had commodities come in. They've always been in for me when I was doing cargo running from the beginning, so they've always been in. So I've always been able to use this site and the SC Trade Tools site. But I think we're going to have to start learning to go and search these places out ourselves and see what commodities are around and making notes ourselves. I'm actually excited about it. It's a shame, and I know this will catch up in the end, but it's going to be good, and it's going to be good for exploring. I think it's going to make exploring a good thing as well, because we can explore places and buy cargo when we see it, and then we just have to find the best places to sell that cargo. And the other thing I was looking at was the audio and visual equipment. So let's have a look at that. So audio visual equipment. Now I was going to get this. I was getting it from CS Canyon for 14,488, and I was looking on here, and I know that you can generally sell it in Lawville, 25,000 per unit. So I was making on a Freelancer Max 3 million profit, 3 million investment for a 2 million profit. Really good, good odds that is for me. But you could only get 30 of the units at Sears Canyon. So you was investing 430 and getting a 320 profit. Now, I did see this for sale over at Crawley's Beach for 17. So you could make 99,000 profit for a quick jump. They're right next to each other, the Sears Canyon and the Crawley's Beach. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go and take it to Stanton Area 18. So I went over to Area 18 to the North Tower, the IO North Tower here, and we couldn't sell this cargo at the North Tower. It wasn't available to sell, and so I ended up having to go to the TDD at Area 18. Now it doesn't show the TDD on here, but it allowed me to sell it at the TDD for 14,000. I think it was slightly less or just around the same price this is. So I made zero profit on the run, and I had to go from Sears Canyon in Pyro with a smaller ship. I had to fuel up on the way, go through the wormhole, go to Area 18, get there, and couldn't sell it. It just couldn't be sold at that place, the IO Tower. But it could be sold at the TDD, but like I said, I wasn't getting any profit from it. So I'm actually excited for learning these new routes and learning what new cargoes we're going to have and stuff like that. So definitely keep your eye on some of the videos we're going to be doing, guys, because I'm going to be trying to check out some of these routes for you all. This is what I've been waiting for in the game, is to be able to find these routes and stumble on some of these things myself. And so yeah, so we that's the gist of it, guys. We are going to now have to start finding these routes ourselves and not really relying on UEX until UEX pulls itself back up. And I know we're in the EPTU and I know things are going to change, but it's going to be a great journey, I think, and I'm really looking forward to it. So hopefully you guys are along for the ride and learn some of this stuff with us. So yeah, so we hope you like this video, guys. If you do, don't forget to take the pointer, tickle the like button, hit the bell and subscribe notification, and we should see you guys out in the verse.